Welcome, LSC-Houston North Panthers, or may I say graduates. This is a special commencement, for it is the first for Lone Star College Houston North, and you are our college's first graduates. Graduation is one of life's most special milestones, and is something that not everyone gets to experience. And therefore, it is an achievement that deserves celebration, appreciation, and reflection. For a few moments, I want to reflect with you about the gravity of this moment and what exactly it means. You are now a graduate. Thus, you have proven to others and to yourselves that you can set a goal and then work to achieve it. Therefore, you can walk into the future with confidence, knowing that you are capable of setting even larger goals and achieving even greater accomplishments. Each of you have God-given talents and abilities, and now you have the credentials to prove it. Each of you have a unique purpose, and now you're one step closer to fulfilling it. By becoming a college graduate, you are inherently sending a message to your little brother or sister, your friends or neighbors, your co-workers or community members, that they too can one day become college graduates. This moment is significant for you, your families, as well as our college. However, it is most significant for the people that you will go on to help. While we are here today to celebrate you, the achievement of your degree was never just about you personally. It's about all those individuals, many of which you have not yet met, that you will go on to help. Therefore, those of you that are in human services, criminal justice, or business, you will go on to help provide many people with much better opportunities in life. Those of you that may be in welding or HVAC, you will move on to continue to build up and in some cases rebuild this great region. Those of you transferring to a university will prove once again that those students that start in Lone Star College always excel, and thus you will make it easier for those students that will come behind you. And for those of you who are completing your GEDs, your stories, your perseverance, your commitment is showing all of us just what we can accomplish if we only keep going. Today is my proudest moment in my nearly 20-year higher education career. I am proud of each of you, and I wish each of you well and that you will succeed in life. Please know that you will always have a family for life here at Lone Star College Houston North. Congratulations to our new graduates.
Hello, I'm Steve Head, Chancellor of Lone Star College. I would like to welcome you to the 2021 Lone Star College Virtual Graduation Ceremony. This past year has presented you with unprecedented challenges. Despite COVID-19, the winter storm, and the general disruptions in your life, you've been able to remain focused and accomplish something that will change your life. On behalf of all of us at Lone Star College, congratulations. Success is about hard work, discipline, and perseverance. Whether you're entering the workforce, continuing your education, or joining the armed forces, you've proven to yourself that you can be successful under the most stressful of circumstances. I would also like to recognize the extraordinary work of our faculty, staff, and administration to ensure that you had the tools and the resources you needed to earn your diploma to prepare you for the next step in your journey. Thanks to them, Lone Star College is recognized as one of the premier community colleges in our country. Please take the time to thank all those people in your life, your family, extended family, and friends who supported you along the way and are proud to celebrate with you today. Finally, as we look forward toward the future, I hope you will remember what you were able to accomplish during your time at Lone Star College and take what you have learned to help make the world a better place for all of us. Thank you.
Good afternoon, family, friends, professors, and fellow graduates. It is my honor and privilege to welcome you to the Lone Star College, Houston North inaugural graduation. My name is Jeffrey Fike, and I have the distinct pleasure of being the first graduate of Lone Star College, Houston North. I am a little bit older than some of my fellow graduates, but that just goes to show you that you can teach an old dog new tricks. While at Lone Star College, I majored in human services and am now a licensed substance abuse counselor. I chose to enter the human services industry because I fully believe that we need to be the change that we want to see in the world. This belief was reinforced during my time at Houston North. I had a lot of help getting to this point in my academic career. My human services professor, Dr. Angela Powell, not only taught me the curriculum, she taught me how to relate to my clients. Houston North President, Dr. Quentin Wright, and the financial aid department went above and beyond to help me get my financial aid reinstated after I changed majors. Every time that I walked through the doors on campus, I was greeted by someone. From the day that I enrolled until the day that I was asked to deliver this commencement speech, I knew that I had the full support of Lone Star College. I will remember my days at Lone Star College fondly, although I must admit that I am glad all the homework is over with. It has been a journey getting here today. Completing college can be difficult by itself. But during the past year, the world threw more at us than just late nights completing assignments and the stress and worry waiting for grades to post after finals. We dealt with COVID-19 and all that came with it. Campuses closing, financial difficulties, and classes transitioning to fully online. It seemed like the world had shut down. Life as we knew it had changed, but we persevered. Just as we began to adjust to this new normal, we got hit with a once-in-a-lifetime winter storm. Over the course of a week, we lost both power and water, but we persevered. Having completed this journey, with all these obstacles in the road, will serve us well as we move into the next stage of our life. Life will throw difficulties in our path. We will make mistakes, and at times, we will fail. But success is not defined by the absence of failure. Success happens after failing, then getting up, and trying again and again. We have already proven during the last year that we can overcome obstacles and succeed. We have proven that when we work hard and do not give up, the result is success. Our future will be determined by our hard work, our determination, and our perseverance. Being here today is a major milestone in our lives. We worked hard to get here. We are now college graduates. Today is a day that we should be proud of. Today is a day we will remember. But our journey does not end here today. Tomorrow, our future begins, and tomorrow is a day we are ready for.
Well, Panthers, congratulations to the first graduating class of Lone Star College, Houston North. You have no idea how proud you have made us. You've not only proven to yourselves that you can accomplish a major feat in a pandemic, no less. You have also validated the newest college in the Lone Star College family, Houston North. I know, you're probably feeling numb right now. You've not slept much. You've worried about bills, your children, whether you passed exams, quizzes, courses. You have worn out face masks and you are sick and tired of breathing and rebreathing your own breath. But now it's graduation day. Yeah, it feels a bit awkward because your professors are not there giving you big hugs, smiling from ear to ear. But no, we are here online giving each and every one of you big virtual hugs. And yes, smiling from ear to ear. You know, as an English professor and writer, my world revolves around words, stories, plots. And right now, I want you to think of your life as a book or a movie. We've all watched a good movie or read a good book, so we know a new scene in a movie, like a new chapter in a book, pushes the story forward. Today marks a new scene, a new chapter in your collective stories. The only difference is you are the one making the decisions as to what happens next in the plot. Let me share a bit about creating story plots in a book or a movie, because believe it or not, living is a lot like that. Writers have thousands of decisions to make. We think about which characters we want to interact and which characters we never want to ever meet. We consider who might be a destructive force in the life of a character and who will be a blessing in their lives. It's all about cause and effect. What if? What if are the questions we constantly ask. Thing is, if we don't like what we see in our imaginations, we delete that scene. We delete that paragraph. We delete that chapter. And that's where this analogy ends. You see, for us writers, we have the power to delete before anything ever happens. But for you have to carefully consider your decisions before you act. Because there is no delete button to wipe out a bad scene or a chapter that you decided to create. So, before making decisions about future careers, future friends, future life partners, weigh the pros and the cons. Seek counsel from those wiser than you. Consider the causes and the effects, because some bad decisions cannot be undone. And they will not only affect your lives, but also the lives of those who love and depend on you. And when you do fail, because you will, we all do, don't wallow in it. Use it as a touchstone to make you wiser, to move forward. Always forward. Take a moment to celebrate your success. And remember, your collective good decisions brought you to this day. Congratulations, Panthers. on the major scene change in your stories. Congratulations on moving your stories forward. Yeah.
Graduates, congratulations on this amazing achievement. All of us here at Lone Star College Houston North are just so proud of you. You know, you might be feeling a lot of emotions today. Joy and excitement and relief and complete exhaustion. And you may even be a little bit anxious about what comes next. You've worked so hard to complete this degree or certification, and you might be feeling unsure about the next step, whether that's looking for a job or continuing your education somewhere else, or whatever your plan is. And I just want to give you a little bit of reassurance by sharing something that really resonated with me from reading the Harry Potter series. At one point, when Harry is going through a period of uncertainty, Professor Dumbledore tells him that the unknown which he is facing is not something to be feared, but is what he calls the next great adventure. So if you're feeling at all uneasy about what comes next, just think about it as this new adventure that awaits you. Thank you for including us at Houston North in your journey, and we can't wait to hear about all the amazing things you're going to accomplish in this next great adventure.
What a glorious day it is to celebrate. Well, what makes this day so glorious? I'm glad you asked. Today, we celebrate and honor the inaugural graduating class of Lone Star College Houston North, which means you are the first graduating class to complete your degree from this great institution. To me, it doesn't get much glorious than that. You have experienced the creation of a new college, transitioned mainly to 8-week courses. You have survived and continue to survive a global pandemic. And more recently, you fared a historical Texas winter storm. Wow! Again, I say, what a glorious day. You have overcome many obstacles and have reached a point in your educational journey that some can only dream about. But graduating is really just a beginning. Go forward with pride that comes from knowing everyone has faith in you and your abilities. Use the knowledge you've gained to make the most of all of the potential you possess. We at Lone Star College Houston North, your family, friends, and loved ones are behind you all the way with admiration, appreciation, and some expectation. With special hopes and wishes for your graduating day. No matter what journey you decide to take or what you choose in life, the next step you take, we are very confident in your ability to finish this race. So, with great pride, dignity, and humility, rightfully step into your next dimension, knowing that you are equipped with special skills, knowledge, and a very unique animalistic characteristic because you are a graduating Panther. You are one of the most powerful, smartest, aggressive, and fearless individuals in the world. So as you make history today, being the first graduating class of Lone Star College Houston North, we want you to know that we are extremely proud of this huge accomplishment and are looking forward to you and the history you will continue to make. Now, go be great.
It's an honor for me to be with you today to celebrate your accomplishments together with your friends, your family, and professors. Congratulations for being the first graduating class from Lone Star College, Houston North. I'm thrilled to be celebrating with you and for the opportunity to be with you on such a joyous occasion. I asked your fellow administrators to share with me some of your stories. As I learned more about your journey in pursuing your degree and reaching this momentous occasion, it resonated with my own journey. I graduated from Aldine Senior High School. I grew up in a working class family with dreams of overcoming adversity. Like you, I also attended Lone Star College after graduating from high school. Because of its small classes, affordable tuition, and its close location to my home, my parents and I decided it was the best option for me. I enjoyed my time at Lone Star. I made new friends, enjoyed my professors, and was able to finish my basic classes in time to transfer to a 4-year institution. I was not your traditional student. It took me a while to finish my education as I had to work full-time to be able to afford the university tuition, but I finally received my bachelor's degree. Even though at times I felt tired and discouraged, it was my family's support that kept me going. Achievements such as the one you reached today come with sacrifice and dedication. Our goal to become better resonates in many of our stories. Everyone here is celebrating you and your achievement. But graduates, take a moment to reflect on your own journey and your why. Allow me to share with you the story of your fellow classmates, Elizabeth Giron and Jeffrey Fike. Elizabeth, like many of us, is not a traditional student. She began her education in her late 30s and will be the first in her family to graduate from college. Elizabeth had a dream to attend college. She worked hard for it, despite not having her parents by her side. You see, Elizabeth's parents passed away in her teens. Despite the adversity she faced, Elizabeth did not allow her hardship deter her from achieving her goals. Then the pandemic hit. Her husband lost his job, and she found it difficult to concentrate and keep at her classes. However, Elizabeth did a very courageous thing. She asked for help. She found that her campus had a support system with dedicated staff that helped her financially and assist her in other areas so that she could continue to concentrate in her studies. Now, Elizabeth will receive her Associates of Science and will continue her journey into becoming a nurse. Elizabeth's journey shows us the importance of asking for help. In your journey post-graduation, remember the importance of asking for help and seeking help. This could make a difference in your ability to continue to achieve your goals. Despite the adversity we face, we cannot allow it to stop our own journey into achieving our goals. For instance, this can best be explained by your fellow classmate, Jeffrey Fike. Growing up, Jeffrey struggled with addiction, and it was the love and support of his family, friends, and wife that he overcame this challenge. It was his faith in God that he mastered the life-changing decision to leave his hometown and move to Houston to begin a new chapter in his life. Because of his background and how much he struggled, he decided to help others fighting addiction by becoming a substance abuse counselor. Jeffrey enrolled in the Human Services program, where he found a new family of professors and fellow classmates who helped him achieve his goal to help others. Since completing his degree, Jeffrey received his chemical dependency counselor license and is on his way to accomplish his goal to help others find a better and healthier way of life. Jeffrey thanks his wife, children, and family for their love and support and for never giving up on him. Jeffrey's achievement of becoming a chemical dependency counselor has taught us the importance of reaching back once we achieve our goals and lend a hand to ensure we are not the only ones so that we can lift people up that come behind us. Finally, everyone sitting here today faced an unprecedented challenge, COVID-19. Many of you have lost jobs, had to change your lifestyles, had to be distanced from loved ones out of caution, and learn a new method of distance learning, and yet, here you are today, minutes away from receiving your degree. Let this be a reminder that life is full of unexpected challenges and it is okay to ask for help. It was that ask for help that Elizabeth was able to continue her studies. Build a network of individuals that will push you to do great things and support you when you need it, as Jeffrey's story reminds us of the importance of surrounding ourselves with individuals that will catapult us to achieve our goals and build us up. Never forget your why. Keep your drive to continue to achieve great things, and don't be afraid to ask for help. Congratulations, we are very proud of you.
We will now confer the degrees and certificates. Trustee Ayers Wilson, on behalf of the faculty, I am pleased to present the candidates who haven't been certified by the faculty for satisfactory completion of all the requirements for the respective associate degrees and certificate programs are eligible to be conferred said degrees and certificates.
As a member of the Board of Trustees of Lone Star College System, I now confer upon each of you the associate's degree or certificate of competency, the requirements for which you have fulfilled or will fulfill this summer with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto.
At this time, we will read the names of our graduates.
Abdul Rahman Alamuri, Associate of Science. John Morgan Allen, Associate of Arts, Field of Study, Criminal Justice, cum laude. Sean Michaels Allen, Associate of Arts, Field of Study, Criminal Justice, cum laude. Asma Amini, Associate of Science. Tier Hiroko Aguilar, Associate of Science, cum laude. Michelle Aranda, Associate of Arts, cum laude. B. Atchison, Associate of Arts. Galilea Beltran Mendoza, Associate of Arts. Miranda Bernal, Associate of Arts. Leslie Bernal, Associate of Science, magna cum laude. Jasmine Blanco, Associate of Arts. Daphne Broussard, Associate of Arts. Elizabeth Bueno, Associate of Arts. Carlos Cáceres Baca, Certificate Level 1 in Gas Metal Arcade Welding, cum laude. Jose Luis Calderon, Certificate Level 1 in HVAC Occupational Entry, summa cum laude. Tashana Campbell, Associate of Arts. Shantria Carr, Certificate Level 1 in Basic Chemical Dependency Counselor. Emery Carter, Certificate Level 1 in HVAC Occupational Entry, summa cum laude. Marvin Castro, Associate of Arts, cum laude. Emily Castro, Associate of Arts. Yamale Coyazo, Associate of Arts in Teaching. Jalea Connor, Associate of Science. Xavier Contreras, Associate of Arts. Valeska Cordero, Associate of Arts, magna cum laude. Cara Corsi, Associate of Science. Summa cum laude. Scarlett Marion Cruz Reyna, Associate of Arts, cum laude. Eric Cruz, Associate of Arts. Alexa Cruz Flores, Associate of Arts. Rose Davila, Associate of Arts. Irene Davis, Certificate Level 1 in Basic Chemical Dependency Counselor, magna cum laude. Don Travius Davis, Certificate Level 1 in Gas Metal Arcade Welding. Ana de la Cuesta, Associate of Arts, magna cum laude. Kaija Esther, Associate of Arts. Wyatt Fernandez, Associate of Arts, cum laude. Brian Flores, Associate of Arts. Daniel Fuentes, Associate of Science. Leonel Fuentes, Certificate Level 1 in Gas Metal Arcade Welding. Jeffrey Fike, Associate of Applied Science in Human Services Substance Abuse Counseling Concentration, cum laude. Elizabeth Hiron, Associate of Science.
Hello. Today I would like to thank God first. I would also like to thank my husband, my son, and my daughter, and my Lone Star family. Thank you. Si se pudo.
Mackenzie Glenn, Associate of Arts. Leslie Gomez, Associate of Arts, cum laude. Heriberto Gonzalez Resendez, Associate of Arts. Brenda Gonzalez, Associate of Arts. Abraham Gonzalez, Associate of Arts. Areli Gonzalez Fonseca, Associate of Arts, magna cum laude. Jocelyn Goodman, Associate of Science, summa cum laude. William Green, Associate of Arts. Reginald Green, Associate of Science, magna cum laude. Adam Ganown, Associate of Science, magna cum laude. Jesus Guerrero, Associate of Arts. Carl Guthrie, Associate of Applied Science in HVAC NR, summa cum laude. Michelle Gutierrez, Associate of Arts Field of Study, Business, cum laude. Madison Hebert, Associate of Arts. Amy Hernandez, Associate of Arts. Annie Hernandez, Associate of Arts. Jessica Hernandez, Associate of Arts, cum laude. Erica Hernandez, Associate of Arts. Amir Horge Watkins, Associate of Arts, magna cum laude. Abigail Hymes, Associate of Arts. Dennis Johnson, Associate of Arts. Kyra Fanice Killings, Associate of Science. Bailey Kirkpatrick, Associate of Science. Charlie Kizzy, Associate of Arts, cum laude. Regina Landero, Associate of Arts. Anna Cristina Lara Medrano, Associate of Arts. Cameron Ledbetter, AAS in Welding Technology Spec C1 in Gas Metal Arc C1 in Shielded Metal Arc C2 in Welding. Esmeralda Ledesma, Associate of Arts, Cum Laude. Karen Limon, Associate of Arts. Ina Cannon, Associate of Arts. Giselle Lopez, Associate of Arts. Joanna Luna, Associate of Arts in Teaching, Cum Laude. Diana Martinez, Associate of Arts, Magna Cum Laude. Alejandro Martinez Medina, AAS in Welding Technology Spec C1 in Gas Metal Arc C1 in Shielded Metal Arc C2 in Welding. Marcelo Mata, Associate of Arts. Charles McAfee, Certificate Level 1 in HVAC Occupational Entry, Magna Cum Laude. Brianna McLean, Associate of Science, Cum Laude. Abdias Medina, Associate of Science, Magna Cum Laude. Marissa Melendez, Associate of Arts, Cum Laude. Jenny Marisol Mendoza Canales, Associate of Science. Macy Mobley, Associate of Arts. David Molina, Associate of Arts. Melanie Montero, Associate of Arts, Magna Cum Laude. Pamela Morales Diaz, Associate of Science, Magna Cum Laude. Lisbeth Munoz, Associate of Science, Cum Laude. Tan Nguyen, Associate of Arts, Magna Cum Laude. Jocelyn Ochoa, Associate of Arts, Summa Cum Laude. Hannah Amaruyi, Associate of Science, Summa Cum Laude. Sarah Oriana, Associate of Arts. Fabio Perez, Certificate Level 1 in Gas Metal Arcade Welding, Cum Laude. Alaya Preconcum, Associate of Arts. Sheila Pineda, Associate of Arts Field of Study, Criminal Justice. Judith Ramirez, Associate of Arts. Enrique Ramos, Certificate Level 1 in HVAC Occupational Entry, Magna Cum Laude. Terry Rawls, Associate of Arts. Atsuri Renteria, Associate of Arts. Cosby Reyes, Associate of Arts, Cum Laude. Jamie Lee Reyes, Associate of Arts. Catherine Reynoso, Associate of Arts. Carmela Rodarte, Associate of Arts, Cum Laude. Esteban Rodriguez, Certificate Level 1 in Gas Metal Arcade Welding. Scarlett Rojas, Associate of Arts, Cum Laude. Joseph Ross, AAS in Welding Technology Spec C1 in Gas Metal Arc. Leisha Saldana, Associate of Arts, cum laude. Ronald Shepard, Certificate Level 1 in Gas Metal Arcade Welding. Esta V.S. Ortez Deshawn Shepard, Certificate Level 1 in Business Operations. Sussy Simone, Associate of Science. Ahmed Solomon, Associate of Science, cum laude. Trinity Sterling, Associate of Science.
I want to thank my family, my friends, for everything they have done for me. They brought me this far. Can't believe I'm graduating. Oh my gosh.
Eli Suniga, Certificate Level 1 in Business Operations, cum laude. Christy Taylor, Associate of Arts Field of Study, Criminal Justice. Jerini Taylor, Associate of Arts. Bianca Taylor, Certificate Level 1 in Business Operations. Leo Tennessee, Certificate Level 1 in HVAC Occupational Entry. Heidkel Turan Ventura, Certificate Level 1 in HVAC Occupational Entry. Summa cum laude. Raven Thomas, Associate of Arts, cum laude. Auditory Anna Thomas, Associate of Arts.
Hi everybody, I would like to thank Lone Star and Victory for giving me this amazing opportunity to learn with them. I would like to thank my mom and my family, my friends, for helping me through this journey.
Justin Thornhill, Certificate Level 1 in HVAC Occupational Entry, summa cum laude. Erica Thornton, Associate of Arts. Anais Toledo, Associate of Arts. Jacob Torres, Certificate Level 1 in Gas Metal Arcade Welding, cum laude. Ariana Tooth, Associate of Arts. Jeanette Trin, Associate of Arts, summa cum laude. Haley Tyler, Associate of Arts. Rohan Yudas, Associate of Science. Fabian Urrutia, Associate of Arts, cum laude. Jorge Vasquez, Associate of Arts. Julio Velasquez, Associate of Arts. Hermione Videz, Associate of Arts. Pelage Vodio, Associate of Arts. Zaria Wade, Associate of Arts. Dakota Walters, Associate of Applied Science in HVAC NR. Danielle Walton Enthale, Associate of Science, cum laude.
I would just like to give a special thank you to my mom, my husband, my kids, Miss Jaya, the rest of the nurses, Lone Star, my family, and everyone else. Thank you. I did it.
Monica Washam Kelly, Associate of Arts, cum laude. Taylor William, Associate of Arts. Sabian Williams, Associate of Arts, magna cum laude. Kristen Williams, Associate of Arts. Delwyn Wilson, Associate of Arts. Amber Young, Associate of Arts.
At this time, we will confer the General Education Development Certificates. As the president of Lone Star College Houston North, I am pleased to present to you candidates who have completed the course requirements and been certified in the state of Texas by GED Testing Service as passing the high school equivalency examination. These candidates are eligible to be conferred said certificate.
As a member of the Board of Trustees of Lone Star College System, I now confer upon each of you as having met the requirement for the General Education Development Program and exam, with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto.
At this time, we will read the names of our graduates.
Cesar Aguilar, Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Elijah Ball, Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Edgar Beltran, Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Jasmine Bettis, Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Tiffany Brunson, Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Perla Cardona, Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Kaylin Carr, Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Anna Luisa Carrion, Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Valentina Castaneda, Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate.
I just want to say thank you to my family and teachers for motivating me to meet my goals.
Casey and Castorna, Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Mariah Hope Christ, Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Olga Diaz, Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Lauren Ashley Doldner, Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Nancy Elvir, Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. April K. Foster, Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Tanya Yasmin Garcia Ramirez, Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Tereas Haynes, Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Rachel Henry, Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Rosalba Hernandez, Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Melissa Hernandez, Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Shawnai Hunt, Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Juliana Mariana Jaramillo Fermin, Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Jonathan Logan King, Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Latrice Lewis, Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Sandra Magana, Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Karen Martinez Jacobo, Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Roderick Merchant, Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Laura Mongeraz, Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Titus Murray, Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Viet Tuc Nguyen, Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Jessica Osagueda, Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Sheila Ortez. Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Tiara Shondell Payne. Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Christina Ramirez. Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Jessica Perez Ramirez. Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Sarai Ramirez Saldivar. Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Natalie Nicole Rivera Gallardo. Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Maria Rodriguez. Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Alexandra Rojas. Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Elisa Faye Okia Simon. Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Nancy Sanchez. Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Zoe Siobhan Sikorsky. Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Berna Swaits. Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Ised Torres. Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Ana Torres Rodriguez. Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Tony Tran. Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Claudia Gabriela Valle. Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Karen Vasquez. Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Shalia War. Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Donna Yvette Ward Green. Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate. Jessica Janeth Zarita Barrientos. Texas Certificate of High School Equivalency Graduate.
Graduates, now is the moment you have all been waiting for. You may now adjust your tassels to the left.